elected to postpone the IA pending the adjudication of the criminal proceeding, correct?
Fair enough.
Okay. Can you tell me why that was done in this case?
I couldn't recall back this time. I do not recall.
Is there any rationale for doing that from time to time? For example, is it considered sometimes more efficient to wait for the criminal proceedings to grind to a halt and reach a disposition before the IA is commenced so that the IA issues can be narrowed?
I'm going to object again. I think we asked and answered this about 15 minutes ago, didn't we?
Well, I thought so. I'm wondering if it's even, is it part of your policy to wait or not wait, or is it just
We
as
don't
it
have a policy
as
as
it
it
occurs in the
depends
process?
on the seriousness of the
Okay, so
Mr. Lane, were you finished? I don't want to, he said, sorry.
No, I was finished.
Okay.
okay, so whether or not the sheriff's department waits to complete postpones an IA while criminal charges are pending and waits for it to be adjudicated depends on the seriousness of the offense.
that could play into it.
You don't, do you know what plays into it one way or another, for sure?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. But that wasn't afforded Mr. Flesh, correct?
No, sir.
Now, Deputy Harvey didn't have any arrest record before joining the sheriff's department, did he? You're aware? Now, you remember Deputy Harvey serving any period of suspension at all as a result of this incident, prior to your imposition of the final suspension? But what I'm saying is that at the point where he's notified of the IA, and this is days after the August 29th arrest, do you recall him being put on any suspension at all pending the outcome of the IA?
I don't recall.
Okay. Let me draw your attention to something, sir, if I may. I'm going to have to approach you again. I apologize. To show you where I'm talking. I should have labeled these. I didn't have time. All right, I need to first draw your attention to this one. We're going to go sir, this is part of the internal investigation file regarding Deputy Harvey. And what I'm looking at right now is a September 1st, correct that. You should see it August 31st, 2009. Yes, intent to suspend regarding an internal investigation. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is a document from former Chief Lee to Deputy Harvey, right?
Yes, sir.
And this document outlined the charges against them as a result of the August 29th incident. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Can I just put an objection as to, I'm not quite sure where we're going here.
Disparate
How is this
treatment.
relevant?
Disparate treatment is exactly what we're talking about. I'll be upfront with you. Deputy Harvey committed the offense of DUI, okay? Our client committed the offense of DUI. This gentleman was suspended for a day and then reinstated pending the outcome of the criminal charges. Mr. Flesh, out of the box, was suspended for months until he was ultimately terminated. That's my point. And if you'll allow me to ask the witness questions, I'll demonstrate it with somebody's voice other than my own.
I understand that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Is there some other issue or concern?
No, that sounded almost like it was in the form of a question. Is there a reason for, do you see disparate treatment in this case?
I'm sorry?
Do you see that there was, do you agree or disagree that there was disparate treatment in this case?
Yes, sir. There was, he was suspended. I don't know how long he's about to tell me. I don't recall. I'm talking in my head.
Well, I can point out right here on the
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Right.
On the August 31st, 2009,
I apologize, I can't remember all of the different ones and all the different things we did, and I apologize, but I just don't have that much memory.
it says, that this memo is dated August 31st, 2009. It states, notice of internal investigation without pay. And down at the bottom, you'll see that it says to Deputy Harvey, or upon receipt of this memoranda, you hereby suspend immediately without pay until this matter is resolved per the applicable Volusia County Merit System rules. And they cite the rules. And it asks them to, I believe, turn over, I was thinking he was going to ask him to turn over his credentials, but it doesn't do that. But if you look at the letter that's dated September 1st, 2009, immediately before it, here, I'm sorry. September 1st, 2009, we agreed.
I have no idea where you are in this.
I'll be happy to show you.
Are you in the ROI or are you?
Yes, take this apart.
I just took the ROI off the top, that's all I did.
Here we go. I was. Here.
Thank you.
And now. How did it fall? Anyway, September 1st, 2009 letter. You would agree that the day after August 31st, 2009 is September 1st, 2009, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is another memoranda from Chief Lee, former Chief Lee, to Deputy Harvey, yes?
Yes, sir.
And this memoranda states at the bottom, and tell me if I'm wrong. Upon receipt of this memoranda, your status will be amended from suspended without pay to paid status. You are hereby assigned to the Justice Center beginning on September 2nd, 2009. Additionally, your county vehicle privileges have been revoked both on and off duty until this matter is resolved. So, for pending the outcome of the DUI, Deputy Harvey, strike that, pending the outcome of the IA involving the DUI arrest and also property damage arrest and leaving the scene of the accident, he was suspended for 1 day. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
1 day.
Yes, sir.
My client was suspended for how many months? 4?
For whatever.
Okay. Why the distinction between those two suspensions, sir?
Major difference in charges and major difference in how he treated law enforcement officers' attitude and the way he treated the individuals who were investigating it.
Well, so let's look at it again. We agree that Deputy Harvey was charged with DUI, right?
Yes, sir.
They refused guilt sobriety.
Yes, sir.
Same here, right? At least for the beginning, right? Okay. He was also charged with leaving the scene in an accident with property damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And he was also charged with careless driving.
Yes, sir.
You don't think those offenses are serious?
He was not taken and had a bar fight, had been had to be barred by the owner of the bar. He had not been charged with fleeing and eluding a police officer. He had not had it, he did not decide to take on verbally several members of the Daytona Beach Police Department and put the county in as much of an issue as what Mr. Flesh did.
And of all the things that you mentioned, by far the most troubling to you was the felony fleeing and eluding. Would that be fair to say?
No, all of it bothered me.
The felony
bar
that bothered
fights, the bar fights, the way he acted in the bar, where the owner even had to come to town, saw it on his video at home, and even had to come to the bar. The fact of he squealed off down there, he ran red lights, he fled from the police officers, and the way he treated the police officers once it happened, there's a big difference.
Okay. And that warranted, in your mind, a 1-day suspension from Mr. Harvey for DUI.
Now,
refusal.
Mr. Harvey got 30 days suspension.
Initially, he was suspended.
One day at the first, but he got a 30-day suspension.
Okay. Let's talk about another officer. Anthony Zimmer.
Yes, sir.
Remember Anthony Zimmer? Good.